Ah, oh, bloody idiot. Hi, Andy. Sorry, buddy. I forgot I actually had the microphone turned off, so I've just been talking to myself again. So sorry about that, Andy. I was having good old whinge about that race and all that other shit. No one was there to listen to me. I forgot I had the microphone turned off. I've got it turned on there, haven't I? Yes, I have. Just not here. Stupid me. I was saying hi, Andy, and I was just talking about how shitty that last race was. I stuffed up, though. I did not deserve that 1 second penalty. I mean, some of the penalties really need some addressing. You've gone wide in the corner. You do not get penalised for doing that in real life. So why the hell should have I got a penalty? A 1 second penalty, and I lost time. If it's just, the game should be able to figure out. Okay, if you've gained time on the people behind, okay, you may deserve a penalty. But if you don't, then you don't deserve a penalty. And I definitely did not deserve that penalty. But shit happens. That race was obviously just going by the chat beforehand. Just a whole lot of dirty drivers. That WX beforehand, though he got his just deserves. And yeah. But when that happens, best thing to do is have a break. And what better to go for a nice drive out in the country. Nice drive out in the country. Yeah. It'll probably only be a half an hour stream tonight. Normally an hour, but I'm feeling a bit tired. But I need a bit of a play. Thanks to bloody Phil mentioning this game. I wanted to play some. Okay, that's level. So now we have to go and get the consumables. Okay. .20 turn sometime later. You know, I'm not in the mood of driving at night time. So glad I'm not doing that job though. The plane still has not left the airport. So I'm extremely happy I'm not doing that one. Not going to get into after 12:30, close to 1 now. I mean, the guy, whoever does that job, will almost be watching the sun come up. And because I've got some important people to drive tomorrow, it's better I lose that job than tomorrow's job. Yeah, this is my relaxation before bed. Yeah, the penalties are broken at the moment, because that's what annoyed me most, was that penalty. Now I should have kind of backed off a little bit. I was already kind of starting to pull out a bit of a lead there. So realistically, I should have just backed off a bit more there, being a bit bit more safety through there. So I accept responsibility there. I stuffed up there, but yeah, it was compounded worse by getting that penalty. That just put everyone there, let everyone drive past. I think I got a feeling I could have held on to that win, held on to that if I hadn't made that mistake and got that penalty. With the way those guys are all racing each other, and a lot of them being dirty, I think I could have pulled out. So I still reckon there's a win in the 86. I still reckon there's a win in the 86. I was starting to get a bit tired and weary because I've been driving all day. So I'm kind of glad I'm not doing that job tonight because I wasn't going to be home. If the plane had arrived in time, I would not have been home until 1 o'clock in the morning. It still would have been tiring. Oh, this is again a nice not Monday evening drive around the countryside. Why not, huh? Not very good for the pollution. We're gonna have to do this trip twice because I need to get 4 consumables. Wish there was a trailer around here. I don't think there is there? Oh, that's a repair trailer. What about trailer? No. Oh. That's a wood trailer. Too far to go anyway. Yeah, I think it's best we're just gonna have to go back and forth. Unless his consumables are... One good thing, there's a tanker there, so we won't run out of petrol. Oh good, consumables, so there's 2 per trailer. We won't run out of fuel because I'll just grab some fuel from this tanker, as I like to do. Because this thing, capable off-road, shithouse and fuel. Well, that's the thing, that's the call I had, because the plane's only just leaving now. If I had done that job, I wouldn't be getting home till about 5 o'clock in the morning. And then just 5 hours later, I would have had to... Oh, it's not 5 hours, I would have to leave home 4 hours later, if maybe even less. So then of course you have to get ready, so like you have a 3-hour sleep. I've not driven... normally when you have it, if you know you're going to have a really late night, you don't have jobs on the next morning, so you got time to sleep. Fatigue management. It's really important in the limo industry, like trucks and that, and the previous company I used to drive for was shocking with their fatigue management. I mean, to show you how bad they are, a driver with passengers on board going to the airport. I'm not sure if he had passengers on or was he on his way to get passengers. I think it was on the way to get passengers. On the way to the airport, he fell asleep at the wheel and had a small accident. It wasn't a huge accident, but he grazed into the wall and the car wasn't drivable. So the company sent out a tow truck, but they also got the driver picked up, drove the driver that had fell asleep at the wheel, had an accident, went and put him into another car, and still made him to go to the airport and do the job, even though he's had an accident because he was fatigued. So one beauty thing about being your own boss, now I will say to them, yes I can, or no I can't do that job. And I basically said to them tonight, look, this flight's in late, I've got that 2 jobs tomorrow, and I got a feeling the second job might be an interesting one. I will, if it is what I think it is, I'll let you guys all know later. Just got this gut feeling I may be a certain MotoGP rider up to visit a next Moto GP rider that lives up in Sunshine Coast. But I'll find that out tomorrow. Don't think it is, but just the name is similar to something that I know. Sometimes we use abbreviations when we're driving celebrities. So I got a feeling maybe some certain person. I'll give you a hint. One's an Aussie, one's possibly an Italian who's just recently retired. And is currently in Australia because of the MotoGP race. I think he was here for it, so yes. You may get an idea. I don't think it is, but just the name sounds familiar and sometimes we use these abbreviations. So. And I think the address is one I've been to before, which was an ex-rider whose son is now looking to get into Formula One. So I'll find out tomorrow if that's the case. And it's quite a big drive. I have to drive up to Sunshine Coast for good money. So I'm better off losing this one job tonight than losing the 2 jobs tomorrow. I'll get more money by doing those 2 jobs. And such is the fun and games of being a limousine driver. Not much forward driving in this for this task, but I just want to get it done. Jump over the railway line. Gonna have to be careful of some of the big long trailers. One thing about these tyres, great in the mud, shit house on the bitumen. I think it's still streaming, yeah. Gone for 21 minutes, wow. Let's go for a jump. Here we go. I'm going to go flat chat. Woohoo! Wow. This says you can't get speed in Snowrunner, huh? Don't know what speed we're going at. Don't have a speedo. Doesn't really matter. We've got no one else around us. They hear sounds of dogs. Who's feeding the dogs? I don't see any people around. How old's your little lad? Oh, 3, that's a great age. Oh wow. I remember when my son was 3. Around that time it's beautiful because they're really starting to talk. It's a beautiful time. Wait until they get older, it's not quite so beautiful. My son's 12, going on to being a teenager. He's really good, but still. They grow up so quickly. Your oldest is 17, yes. My oldest is 21. What's it, 22? One of those. 22, I think. She was born in 2010. No, she won't. She'll be 21. She'll be turning 22 on December the 26th. That's what. She was born on Boxing Day 2010. No, 2000. Yeah, 2000. I think. And Mitchell was born 2010, so he's 12. Huh. I think there was 10 years between them. I can't really remember. I think she was born 2000, but me and my daughter don't talk. Ever since she did a TikTok video saying how her father is a no-hoping loser who lives off his parents' money. The ironic thing was that I was tempted to do a TikTok myself just to put her in a place and say, that's really funny when you consider that the only time you ever contact me, young girl, was when you want money. How ironic is that? Yeah, I'm not going to get into more about what with her. It's just not worth it. So yeah, we've got 21-ish year old daughter and a 12-year-old son. Both different parents, mums. My poor dad. My dad has 4 grandchildren. And all 4 grandchildren have different mums. So 4 grandchildren, 4 different mums. Because my brother down in Tassie, he's got 2 daughters. Dad's just happy. My father's just happy that I had a son, so we got someone to carry that family name on. If he decides that when he's old enough, when he decides, he's a big game. As you've seen him in some of my streams, I'm sure. So he's a great kid. How many kids do you have, Andy? Just the 2 or more? Four children, wow. What are their ages? Eldest is 17, youngest is 3 your youngest? All boys, girls, whoops, just damaged my engine. Yay, we finished. We have been promoted. We returned the abandoned car vehicle. Oh, car is a vehicle, isn't it? Where's the car? Oh, there. All the way over there. Well, let's go back to the garage. Well, ideal car for this one, so we're going to chuck this thing off. That sound made me think it was my fridge playing up, but it's actually this. Let's jump in the tartan. And where are we? Make our way over to here. Tartan's an ideal towing vehicle. So right over to the other side of the map. Okay, which way shall we go? Where are we? Here are we? Okay, let's go down this way. Cut across that way. Yeah, so that will get us to there. I'm guessing. So let's follow that. Yes. Okay. Might as well fill it up again. That 1 litre can make a difference. 17, 13, 11 and 3. Wow, a bit of a gap between the 11-year-old and the 3rd. All got the same mum. All the same one family. Not like me, it's all mixed up in my family. That's quite a big gap from the oldest 17 to youngest 3. This thing can go anywhere. Hi, Phil. Oh yeah, this is one of the first things you should try and unlock. I love it. It is a tank. Ideal scout and ideal towing vehicle. Love this game. Isn't that nice and pretty? I needed something pretty after that shitty round racing. Oh, I've still had a good night. We had 2 wins, so I can't argue too much. But we got Bathurst back. I just got too tired there in the end. That bloody 1 second penalty pissed me off. $18 and $10. How old are you, Andy? Did you have your 17 when you were really young? Or you guys had a 3-year-old so late in life? Which is... I shouldn't ask how old the mum is. That'd be a bit rude of me. But I'll ask, how old's your mum? The mum's 42. And how old's the mum? She's same or a bit younger? So in your early 20s when you became a dad. Okay, yeah. I suppose I was 38, 39-ish when I had when we had Mitchell. 37. Oh, she's still young. She could still have another. You could still have another one. You could have a 5th. Yeah, you could have a 5th, mate. You think you're 47? Well, my birth certificate says I'm 49 years old. My brain hasn't changed. My brain still thinks I'm 17. I don't want to grow up. Growing up's for serious people. See, I'm 49. I still play computer games. You know what? But honestly, at the moment, I'm feeling quite lonely. You know, just. It's kind of it's kind of fun that I can just play games whenever I want if I'm not working and stuff like that. But I'm just not good living by myself. You've been bricked. Yeah, my body still laughs at me too, Phil. I know that feeling, buddy. You've been bricked. You mean you've had the snip? Huh? You've been bricked. Did she throw a brick at your balls to make sure you can't have any more kids? Is that what you mean? This beast, this towing beast. This goes everywhere, this thing. Ah. So she waited until you were fast asleep one night, got 2 bricks, and whacked your balls with between the 2 bricks, did she? Now that would be pain. Imagine waking up to that. Oh, that would be agony. Still a bit to go to get to this thing. My balls hurt just joking about that. There's another road going that way. Yeah, once you unlock this thing, scouting is made so easy. Just make sure you put the roof rack on. I still need to get the extra gearbox for it. Need to unlock that. Ouch. I've not had the snip yet. But I'm definitely not having kids anymore. Interesting conversation this. Where's Dagny balls when we need them? Well, that does definitely sound like agony, Phil. But no, I've not had the snip yet. If I ever get in a relationship again and she wants me to have the snip so we can, yeah, so be it. Yeah, I think we can do it. The only thing this thing is not good at is going for water. But nothing else really stops it. To tank this thing. 37. I might try and go for the hour. Then I'll go to bed. I want to check something. I want to see if that flight's even left yet. That job I was supposed to do. Has it even left yet? Holy shit. It left at 10:15. Not going to arrive until after 12. I feel sorry for whoever's driving that guy, but it's not me, thank God. By the time he gets through out of plane, it'll be about 12:30. And it's a 2-hour drive there. So the poor guy driving is not going to drop him off till about 2 o'clock in the morning. And then he's... so I wonder if we... Can we drive straight through? Looks like we can. Drive through there and get this vehicle. So if I, for instance where I am, it would have taken 2 hours there too. I would not have been home until after 4 o'clock in the morning. Thank Christ, and I'm already feeling a bit tired now. And I wouldn't have had those 2 amazing wins tonight if it wasn't for that. Yeah, that last race was a bit of shambles. And I'm sorry that I got a bit pissed off there in the end, but I just... When people drive like that, it just shits me off. It's just, there's no care. And that does annoy me. So that's where the vehicle is, up here. Then we have to figure out which way is the best way to take it. God, who would want this thing back? You know, honestly, if that was mine, I'd rather just leave it there and hope that it disappears for life. But oh well, someone wants this thing back, so... Whoops. Shady dealings. Maybe there must be something in the car. Must be something in this car. Okay, so what's the best way? We need to get this to there. But say this way. So we go back that way, up and around that way. And since we haven't gone this way, we'll go right down this way and around that way to take it there. Why? Oh, why not? Because we can. We're in this thing. This thing will go anywhere and tow anything. Yeah, but I want to finish the task. Yeah, I don't think they want the van back. It says shady dealings. So I've got a feeling they might have probably weed or something in the back of the van. Hope they don't mind it being a bit shaken. Still a beautiful game, this one. Yeah, you would. But I like following the road, the tracks. It's more fun. Woohoo! Locks the car. Bing, bing, bing. Whatever's got inside that van that they want back so bad, it's going to be a bit shaken around. I know this trailer's for a mission because there's a windmill thing we have to fix. That's a big ass trailer. I have to. Quite often I'll be playing. I play this while I've got Formula 1 going on in the background, or Bathurst, or the racing. Sometimes you get those points in the races where it's a bit boring, so I kind of watch the start, then let it run while I play this a bit with the F1 running in the background. It's a great time waster, this game. Oh look, there's another task. That's a task we're supposed to do. Stage complete. Well, I don't know what we really did then. Oh, that's a thing where we need a truck with a crane, that's the word, crane. But we're going to go here and go down this way, because I haven't been that way. So we're going to go that way, because I haven't been that way, okay? It's still just a great game. Definitely shaken, no stirring in this van. And if they had anything breakable, bad luck, it's smashed to smithereens now. They haven't heard any glass smashing or anything, so it should be okay. Hey, they just said return the van. They didn't say anything about what was inside the van, did they? They didn't say, oh, can you drive the van very carefully? No, they just said return the van. Keep an eye out, because sometimes they have the season passes quite cheap. That's not the road yet. That the game selling for the PS4 version was only selling for about $34 the other day. And remember, of course, the PS4 version can gets upgraded to the PS5 version free of charge. But yeah, the season passes, and they've just announced Season Pass 3, which I will be getting, probably on this first. This is the last of, this is Phase 8, Season 2, Phase 8. What you see here. Because what you get, if you go to global map, no. You got these 3 that come with the game. Get Michigan, Alaska, Tamar. And then Season 1 gets you this one, and this one. And then you get Season 2 and it gets you this one, this one, this one. So as you can see, that Season 2 was a bit short on maps. But this one at least has got 4 maps, which is good. Some of them are only 1 map, so they're pretty big maps, mind you. They're not as if they're bad maps, and it's still worth the season passes. If you can get the season passes cheap, definitely worth getting. Yeah, they'll have the end of the year sale soon, so they might have it on the season passes on special. I got them on special for this when I got this. It's kind of strange buying this the second time, because I'd already bought this on PC with the 2 season passes, but I just really wanted this on the PlayStation, and so I could sit on the couch and play it. That's why when I play this, I only play this when streaming. So I know it sounds a bit weird, but yeah. I decided every time I play this, I don't play this offline. So if I play this, I'll stream it. Most of the time I talk, sometimes I'll have the microphone here, turned off, and if someone comes in to chat, I'll turn it on. Oh, there's a heat to do it in every map, that's for sure. I've only scratched the itch so far on this map. One of the first things I like doing is unlocking it. And usually when it's night time, I accelerate time to daytime. I just don't like the night time. I don't like driving night time, I like daytime. Night time's for sleeping. Yeah, I had a guy that came to my stream once and he said he hardly sees anyone streaming Snowrunner. So that was pretty cool. And you don't have to do them in order. Sometimes people think you have to. No, that's why I've jumped from where I was to this. Yeah, the lights need to be a bit stronger. Need more powerful lighting. Wait a second, so we're here. I think we can cut to the left here, can't we? Yes. Thought so. I'll show you my favourite vehicle in this game in a second. Here they are, they're going to be happy to get in their weed back. Here you go, guys. So they're happy to go back to the garage. Look at that cool thing. Anyway, my favourite truck. This thing. But I don't think I got all-wheel drive yet available for it, so yeah, I need to I did explore that. This is a cool truck. The F750. I mean, look at this thing. This thing tows truck trailers, not normal trailers, truck trailers. The only problem is in its current state, it's got I haven't got the all-wheel drive for it yet, but I love it. But you need the all-wheel drive. So what's my next mission I should do? I don't really want to do logs at the moment. Okay, let's do this one. I haven't driven the tractor thing yet, so let's see how we do that. Here we are, the tractor thing. Let's see how this thing drives. It's big. I've only recovered this yet so far, so let's see what this thing's like to drive. Check out the variable speed. Gearbox, see, look at that. The variable speed, low range. How cool is that? Jeremy Clarkson Farming, yeah. I actually watched that first series. Waiting for the second series to start. I like watching all the, like James May's when he toured Japan. I think he's doing one in Italy now. I've started watching it. I like watching those them. Clarkson's Farm was fun. Whoa, look at the guy go, he's bouncing around in there. Look, whoa, he's bouncing around. Oh, it's bouncy. I don't think this thing's got any suspension. Season 2 next year. Cool. Okay, this might be a bit slow. Let's go into auto. Hold on to that thing, we're doing some... Come on. Second gear. Third gear. Fourth gear. Fifth gear. Wow. So I've not attached anything on this yet, so let's try this out. Then there'll probably be time for the stream then, but let's do that. So it stopped us back to see. That's why I like keeping this, at least you just keep moving. But with Season Pass, by the way, the other DLCs which are paid DLCs for certain 4 drives are not worth it. None of the purchased 4 drives are worth getting. Just take the ones that you get with the DLC packs. That's all you need. Unless you're a real big Land Rover fan. Shouldn't have to worry about water depth. Just the maps, yes. Oh, you get some good trucks though. Some of the DLC trucks are awesome. You see the 8-wheel thing, that the 8-wheel truck I have, that's one of the DLCs. There's this other truck which is one of my favourites. I'm sure it's a DLC. That comes with the season passes, that is. And worth them. Okay, let's... So how do we connect up to this thing? Can we connect up to it? Maybe just a normal trailer. Whoops. Maybe this is the wrong vehicle. Oh, there you go, we can. Okay, so we need to take this thing. God, it's got an awful idle. So we need to take it to there. Okay. Forwards, thank you. How slow is the slowest? Oh, whoa, that is painfully slow. Deliver to the sample field. Well, look like there's a fence there. I don't really want to break their fence, so we'll go around the corner, I guess. Oh, there's some good maps. Am I thinking that way? There we go. Listen to that engine. Guess we can do what we want, just drive straight in. What the hell? What was that sound? I guess we're supposed to cultivate the field. I feel like Jeremy Clarkson here. No fucking idea what I'm doing. I guess we're cultivating it. Yeah, this isn't as advanced as Farming Simulator. No, who cares about the fence? Seriously? You think this is cultivating? I thought you would have controlled it when it was cultivating, but it just automatically turned that on. Look how powerful the horn is. The horn just blows all the fencing over. Turned out it was actually it. Hey, that fence is in my way. Not anymore. That's what the sound was. Okay, the farming side of things in this game isn't... This hasn't been implemented too well. Really should only go one way. I shouldn't be going sideways, I'm guessing. Is it actually doing anything? Seriously, with a farm like this, who the fuck puts fencing right next to it? You need to have space for the tractor to turn around. See you later, Phil. Hopefully you have more interesting cultivating than what I'm doing. Not cultivating, but tasks to do this. This is kind of... See, world's most powerful horn. It blows fencing over. Let's just go in faster speed. Because really, realistically, you should be going back and forth, not circles. What the hell is that thing? I might need more fuel, sir. I might have to bring a tanker here. Such a riveting one. Well, I've been going for an hour. I have to stop soon. I did in this heading here saying off to do some farming. That's exactly what we're doing now. Whoa, don't roll the thing. I'm a bit drunk here. As I said, I'm very much like Clarkson here. This is the first time checking out the farming system. It's okay. It's definitely no farm simulator, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm sure this is riveting. I will be stopping the stream soon because I am over an hour, but we might as well do this. I guess we shouldn't end the stream halfway through, should we? They haven't done a bad job implementing the changes to the ground when you're doing this. That's not too bad. Is that... Oh, we missed a bit. Oh well. One bit too wide. %64 done. I'll do a bit rough, I don't care. So this riveting watching, huh? Absolutely riveting. Okay, let's do that line that we stuffed up. I would have thought you'd have to press a button to activate that, but it's just automatic. God, there's lots of rocks in the paddock. What if it's going to make you do the whole thing, or it's just once it gets to 100%, if there's anything left over? What about the scarecrow? I want to see what happens now when we get to 100%. So I would have preferred that you actually had control of that. That's another thing I hate, is when you get close to buildings like that, it goes to that view. Oh shit! Oh crap. Whoops. Yeah. I think we might end the stream just there. Okay guys, thanks for coming along. See you all. I definitely need to get some sleep. Stay safe. Bye for now. Happy gaming.